Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Now, the Tourism Ministry says Jamaica is set to realize one of the highest Carnival revenue hauls on record, with potential earnings of $5 billion. Now, thousands from around the world have already converged for Carnival in Jamaica, which culminates with the Road March on Sunday. Carnival in Jamaica has been described as one of the fastest growing events of its kind in the region. 2019 was seen as the most successful.
Of course, COVID came 2020 and messed us up for at least 2 years, 2.5 years. We're now back up and running, I believe at 100%. Based on the projections now, we're expecting over 9,000 revelers and at least 50,000 participants. And we have a significant number of folks who will be flying into Jamaica from the United States, the United Kingdom, and of course the Caribbean. So much so that a lot of people are complaining that they can't get flights into Kingston.
Delano Seabright is a senior strategist in the Tourism Ministry.
In 2019, I believe we raked in about 4.6 billion Jamaican dollars in revenues overall, if you gross it out in the aggregate. This year we're expecting anywhere from 4.6 to $5 billion because we believe the spend this year is going to be higher than it was in 2019. There's no doubt about that. So the flow-through effect in the economy is significant, especially for the micro and small tourism enterprises and also micro and small enterprises altogether, because every taxi man, every vendor, every jerk chicken man, they're making their money too.
A clear sign that apart from the excitement, Carnival is big business. There are at least 4 bands selling costume packages, some costing in excess of $1,000 US. But it takes millions of US dollars from the organizers to get Carnival going.
It's a huge investment because a lot of persons, when they think about Carnival, they will say, oh, the costume is so expensive. You're not just paying for a costume, you're paying for a whole experience. It's the trucks on the road. It's the food on the road all day. It's all the beverages that you have on the road all day. It's the build out of the space. It's how many jobs we provide for people. So it's well over $100 million. That's why no one business can do it by themselves.
Last year, the estimated count was 130,000 persons, with some, of course, being some duplicates and repeats in terms of persons who attended events throughout the Carnival season. So as you can see, it really is a strong opportunity for brands like Campari and others to speak to their consumers in a unique way.
As for the future of Carnival in Jamaica,
once all the stakeholders do what they are planning to do, I do see Carnival in Jamaica growing exponentially over the next 10 years. The fact that, as I said, infrastructure we have in place, we have much wider roads, better flights, more flights coming from more regions, a lot of room stock, more hotels are being built in and around Kingston, and Airbnbs, etc. So we do have the potential to grow greater than most other Carnival countries.
Let's head to the foreign currency trading. Banks and cambios are selling the American dollar for an average $155.62. The Canadian is being sold for $115.64. $197.01 is the average value for the pound, while the euro is going for $170.58. And the JSE index lost 1,505 points today, while the junior market index declined by 51 points. Among the 33 winners were JPS 7% shares, Cigna's Credit Investments US dollar shares, Elite Diagnostic, Sagicor Select Funds Financial, and JMMB Group 7.25% shares. Now, the 45 losers were led by The Lab, Lumber Depot, 1&1 Educational Services, Paramount Trading Jamaica, and Stanley Motor. Now, 25 stocks closed the session, selling at the same price they started trading. And that's it for the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.